What secret are you keeping from your spouse or partner? Let's get started, shall we? I'm slowly losing my mental stability. I can feel that my mental health issues are coming back. That if we don't get our shit together by December this year, I'm probably going to ask for a divorce. I can't carry on living this way. She broke her brand new laptop's display and told me to get it repaired if it costs under $100 because she is in the process of moving and therefore doesn't have too much money at the moment. I knew from the start it would cost more. She was so sad and disappointed in herself that she broke it just 2 months after buying it. I wanted to do something about it, but I knew she would never let me pay it for her. So I brought it home, got it repaired for $200 and told her the bill was $80. I normally never lie to her so it feels weird, but she is happy so I'm happy. No longer together, but when we were, I never told him my real name. It wasn't intentional. I've just always gone by my middle name since grade school, and it wasn't until we'd broken up that I realized he never knew. The baby is actually asking for her ball when she goes papa. How little self-confidence I have because she makes me feel like I'm never enough, and how that's driving me into the worst depression I've ever had. That I think about killing myself far more often than I should. It just seems like an easy way out of responsibility of life. We don't have kids yet, and if I do it before we have them, I think it would be best. I don't know if this is depression cause there's nothing in my life that should make me feel like this, but it's on my mind multiple times a week. That I dislike his mom. My now wife and I had been dating for 4 months when she invited me to join her at a family dinner for her dad's birthday. Now I had met her parents before, but none of her siblings. When we got to the table I immediately recognized her sister from a one-night stand I had the year before. We both just shook hands, said nice to meet you. The first chance her sister and I had a moment alone to speak, we both agreed that it's best we just not say thing about it. We had more sex than usual while I was watching The Witcher. He doesn't know it's because I was imagining Henry Cavill. Can't wait for season 2. I mean there's a non-zero chance he was imagining Henry Cavill too. 100% straight dude here. Henry Cavill is attractive AF. That I can't understand her accent sometimes. Fewer and fewer these days. I remember back when we were first dating and I'd be cool and pretty and second guess what I was about to say because I wouldn't want him to judge me harshly. Now it's all I have a bit of eczema on my back. Can you put this lotion on it cause I can't reach. Last year I had a case of depression and I never told him, but he became the thing I sort of hung my life on. I didn't have any internal willpower myself, so I would use him as a template or an external motivator. So I would wake up when he woke up because otherwise I'd just lie in bed all day. I would fix dinners based on what he would like because I didn't like anything anymore. I would plan stuff to do which I thought he would enjoy because I didn't take any joy in stuff anymore. I never told him because I don't want him to feel awkward or any pressure that he has to somehow reciprocate. Him being just a normal and good person was a lifeline to me and I don't want him to overthink it. When I have a bit of a low period I know I can look to him as a reasonable template of how to get it right. Even if it's on the surface level it's enough. It keeps those basic routines going. It gives structure to your day. I only stay cause of the kids. I don't love her at all. 13 years. That I think about leaving him sometimes simply because I think he's too good for me and could do way better than me. I was a sex worker up until the couple weeks before we got together. Luckily I only had 4 clients as I worked full time as well, but it would devastate him to know that about me. That I wish he was younger. I miss my energetic, funny guy. He is getting older and suddenly looks like his late dad did when I first met their family. It wigs me out a bit. He's older than I am and we're at a stage when it matters. That I smoke every day. When we first started dating she thought it was gross and ridiculous that I even considered doing it. Almost oblivious it is extremely addictive. Not to mention my addictive personality. So I stopped immediately after we started seeing each other. Fast forward to 4 months later and she breaks up with me for whatever reason. Second time in that 4-month period. And finally I couldn't take it anymore so I started again. Since then she's broken up with me one more time and now she's moving in. It's been 7 months since and I've been smoking every single day. Guess it's time to quit again. She'll never know that she's the reason I started up again. While I use my Oculus for games, there's a folder hidden away on my computer for its other uses, and there is a lot in that folder. I slept with someone before we got together, who's now my best guy friend. I don't find him as attractive as I say I do. I tell him he's handsome and beautiful and lovely, and he is, but I don't mean it completely. I love him very much, but I can't tell him the truth. That I don't know if I really want kids. I'm trying, doing all the testing, but I don't know if I want them.